One major mistake that most new investors make is to try to hit a home run every time they at bat. That's the wrong mindset to have. Wealth building is a long game. It's not a matter of hitting home runs after home run. It's a matter of hitting base hit after base hit, manufacturing the runs. Even though I'm still dealing with a cold, I don't want to end the streak where I walk for 25 minutes and press record, edit, and upload the same day, where I talk about finance and fitness. Instead of trying to look for the next Amazon, the next Google, the next Apple, the next Netflix, people should be focusing on steady growth. Using the rule of 72, using that equation, if you start with $100,000 investment and never invest again, how long does it take for that $100,000 investment to turn into $1.6 million? Using that equation, if you have a rate of return that's 9%, just 9%, your money would double every 8 years. That's 72 divided by 9, that's 8. So with $100,000 initial investment, after 8 years, that turns into $200,000. After 16 years, that turned into $400,000. After 24 years, that turns into $800,000. And after 32 years, that turns into 1.6 million. If you ask me, that's not a bad return at all. I would not mind having 1.6 million 6 years from now. What I mean by that is I worked in the workforce for 26 years. So 6 years from now, that's 32 years. That means I'll be 53. Having $1.6 million at 53 years old, that is great. Using the 4% withdrawal rate, $1.6 million in nest egg, that is $64,000 a year of passive income. If I had known about this in my 20s and put my money to work instead of padding businesses' bottom line, I would have set myself up for a nice sum of money today. But lucky for you, you don't have to make the same mistakes that I made. Take what I talk about and apply it to your life today. You may not be able to accumulate $100,000 today. It may seem impossible, but Rome wasn't built in a day. You'll be surprised once you get into the habit of saving, once you get the habit of making money, $100,000 is more achievable than you think. For the finance police out there, yes, the market doesn't always go up in a straight line. It's not always going to be 9%. But if you annualize 9%, you're going to set yourself up very nicely comes retirement. And of course, you may also run into a lost decade where your investment doesn't grow at all. But if you're in the wealth accumulation phase, that's Black Friday for the stock market. That's on a discount. Just continue to buy, just continue the dollar cost average into the market. 32 years later, your future self will thank you. So the natural question you may have is, what investment gives you a 9% return? I talked about it all the time. S&P 500, annualized return, average return is 10%. You don't even need to invest in individual companies. You can just simply dollar cost average into S&P 500 index or VTSAX, total stock market, VTI, ETF versions of it. The takeaway for today is stop trying to chase the stock that are going to the moon. If you want to do that, that's fine. But make that only 10% of your overall portfolio. That's the 10% where you know there's a chance you're going to lose 100% of it. But there's also some chance where it can grow you 10x, 20x, or 100x. But don't make that your main investment dream. Don't make that your main millionaire dream. With the rule of 72, I have proof to you that all you need is a 9% return where your money double every 8 years. If you start with $100,000, in only 32 years, you will have $1.6 million to pull from. Until tomorrow, take care of your future self by starting investing today. Today, I'm really stepping up my camera presence game. Instead of walking out with a GoPro, a little one, where I can conceal my presence a little bit, I'm walking out with my big gun, with my Lumix S5 in the public. This is not my comfort zone. This is totally outside of my comfort zone. But I believe you will not experience growth until you get yourself outside of your comfort zone. That's where growth happens. And right now, what I'm doing today is 100% outside of my comfort zone. No, it's 1000% outside of my comfort zone. But I will not grow in camera presence if I don't put myself out there, if I don't force myself out there.